I'm back again with another boutique video. This time it's the JP-08. Yeah, I call this the JP-08. Coming up. I'm back again in my studio making a boutique video for you guys. This time I brought my JP-08. And I remember when that was released, I was like, wow, I can have sounds from the JP-08, because that was like untouchable when I grew up. It was so expensive, and now it's even more expensive. So when the JP-08 arrived, I was like, yes, I can have my Jupiter. But the sounds are really cool. And again, I said this so many times before, but Roland made so much space for those two slide bars right here. They are very cool because it's a pitch and a modulation. But who uses this as a pitch and a modulation? But the cool thing is the lights are going on and off, so it really looks cool in the dark. But we're not going to play piano in the dark, are we? Okay, so the JP-08, JP-08 had so many great sounds in it. I will just go through the sounds very quickly because I tend to make my videos too long playing around with the sounds. But now I'm talking too much. But anyway, I hope that you like me talking and playing too much. I guess you do, or else you wouldn't be here, would you? Yeah, the JP-08 sounded so cool. And you can also split this keyboard. We can have like the upper and the dual. So now it has two sounds going on. Yeah, it's very cool. The thing about when the JP-08 came, I think they aimed it to be sounding like natural sounds, like you didn't have any synths back then that sounded like the real harpsichord. It's just like when they released the JP-80, which I have back here. This one, I was like, wow, cool. It's a synthesizer with lots of cool old school synth sounds. But it has actually more natural sound. And this is because it's a natural sounding synth from Roland. But they also released some retro stuff for this one. So this is the keyboard. I mean, but we're not going to talk about this now. We're going to talk about the JP-08. Which also is a very cool thing to have. The only thing about this JP-08, as I mentioned earlier, those sliders take away lots of space for the faders, because on this one I have to admit I love Roland stuff, but this one in particular, the faders are too small, because you just touch a little bit and it makes a world of change. So it's very hard to, not hard, you can program sounds and everything, but it's so tiny that but the whole thing is tiny, so I understand why. But if you took away this, you would have much more space. Anyway, Roland did do that after a while. So on the next or the future boutique series. Sounds so nice. Yeah, you see, I barely touched it, and it went from to so of course you can make sounds on it. It's not a problem, but if you have a bit bigger finger than I have, then you might have a problem. Yeah, now we're in Duran area. And of course Nick Rhodes, he used the JP-08, of course. He was the big boss on the JP-08. I remember it was like, you didn't see Nick Rhodes without his JP-08 anywhere. And I think it still is like that. When they have concert with Duran, he has the JX8B in some sort or form with him. Yeah. I have to play Howard Jones every time I do a video. Oh, I promised you not to play so much, but I can't help it. That's just the way I am, and that's the way it is. Yes, if you have this in your mix with some reverb and sounds very nice. Well, not all sounds nice in my ears. Maybe you love that sound and I don't like it. That's the beauty of music, because there's never two voices that speaks the same opinion regarding sounds or how things should be. Or so I'm just telling you my opinion. So if I didn't like this sound, that's me. Maybe you love it, and that's the beauty. And I was actually thinking about one thing that I will do for sure. I will make, maybe not the next video, but in the future video, I will take all my boutiques and my MC50 sequencer and do some old school things, just using the old stuff. This is not old, but you know what I mean. It's very nostalgic for me to to have the boutique series because they are, in my opinion, all the synths. Of course, the Juno X has everything as well. It has the JD-800, it has the SH-101, it has, yeah, you name it. All the synths you can imagine is in this one. So, do I need more than this one? This has been not a problem for me over the years, but it's my headache because when Roland, especially Roland, when they release something new, I was like, oh, I gotta have it. But I'm telling you, if Behringer will really release the Poly 6, I will be the first in line. I do have you can't see it over there, but over here I have the Monopoly from Korg, but it's from Behringer. And I just love that as well. So I'm not addicted to Roland, but I think that when I grew up, I think that Roland made more synth things, which they were warmer in a way. Korg was a bit hard, and that's my opinion. And as you maybe know, I make lots of synthwave music. If you don't know, you should check out Glenn Main on your Spotify or iTunes, or also here on my channel I have some of my songs. Maybe I should do more of my songs on this channel. Is that an idea, you think? And I will also make another episode of the Copycat series. So I will do more playing than showing in the future. In the future. Right now, I'm here with my JP-08. You know, I get so easily carried away talking about other stuff. But that's me. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah, I think we're gone through most of the sounds. We're now at bank 80. Maybe there are some effects here. Bell sounds. I told you, Roland always has bank 80 something. All the effects are coming. Yeah, underwater stuff. Oh, there's nothing wrong with your headset. That was the sound from the JP-08 or the JP-08. Okay, then I will take my underwater whatever, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.